For some reason.
Is it stuck?
It's stuck to my
Everybody
necklace.
talk into their microphones. Your respective microphones. Check 1, 2.
Oh, fuck.
Jovon has 3 nipples.
Hold on.
Am I seeing?
You guys don't even have to lean in that much, probably. Just make sure you have a mic catching here.
I don't think I'm seeing.
I can't. You're good if we can move in this way. I guess this is as good of a point to begin as any.
Are we recording?
What?
Are we recording?
We could be.
Mike's crying.
Do you guys see that red light on?
We're recording right now.
Oh, Mike's crying. Welcome.
We'll use this as perhaps a cold opening.
Welcome to our erotica.
Actually, I have to debrief you guys, so we can't use this.
Bro, yeah,
We're recording now.
he needs to fucking stop. I'm so sorry. Donald Trump, he needs to stop.
Fuck Orange Man.
Please stop.
Why is it only tracking my face?
The only Dorito man that I want in my life is
Chester
Danny
Cheetah.
Dorito.
Chester Cheetah is going to kill Mitch McConnell.
I'm confusing it. Look.
Jovon, it wants you to smile. All right, so what up, Crangrape Nation? Welcome back to a live edition of the InBetween podcast.
Yes.
Mike, me, Jordan, Jovon, we're all here. The gang is all here, back together, as you can tell from Jordan's full costume. I get sweaty too easily.
I don't have my mask on.
We're going to be focusing on Spider-Man today. Big movie, Spider-Man, Far From Home.
About Shaft.
Yeah, Shaft was pretty good.
Shaq. No,
Shaft
you said
was-
Shaq.
Shaq? Yo, did you see Uncle Drew?
I did not.
I saw Uncle Drew.
Did you see Uncle Drew?
I did see Uncle Drew.
How was it?
But I was in the movie theater for for what was it? A Quiet Place, and
You can hear
I was
Uncle
so-
Drew going on.
Yes, but all of a sudden I stood up. I was like, "Hey, this isn't Uncle Drew," and I just laughed. Like, what the fuck?
This
Yeah,
is
right
out
off.
for the Sega Master System.
I did hear Uncle Drew playing in the thing next to me though.
What movie was it where it was like, every time there was a dramatic moment, I heard Godzilla roar?
Oh, I forget what movie it. It was probably just me and you watching fucking Lego Batman. A quick story before we get into things, because we were already off track and we've been recording for a minute. How are you doing, Jovon?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Talking to your microphone.
Hmm?
Hello, this is Jovon Barnes.
You just ate that shit. You said. Does that work on this?
Welcome to the Delarge ASMR.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
You ain't never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't ever gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up
I
again.
really hope the microphone picks up what I just said.
What did you say?
You'll find out.
All right. So, well, we do have a lot to talk about. We do have a lot to talk about with Spider-Man. We're also going to touch upon a couple other summer movies. But before we do, we want to do some housekeeping real quick. As you can see, we're all wearing these real fancy microphone get-ups here. These would not be possible. What? There's an orange soda right there.
Knocked it over.
These would not be possible without your generous donations to our was it Indiegogo, GoFundMe, Kickstarter, GoFundMe. We raised over $200. We did have a goal of $500, which is still fine that we didn't make that goal. The fundraiser is still live, and if you'd like to donate, we could always use more equipment. These microphones need muffs. All this other. I said
I
muffs.
need a muff.
Jovon's got a muff.
Wasn't that the beer in this this?
That's Duff.
That's
Yeah.
Duff.
Duff.
I don't
I need
know.
a
fuck
muff
me,
to
never mind.
keep me warm at night.
A vagina. Ree.
This is a mess.
Jovon, say something else. Thank you for donating money to the Large.
Don't tickle my neck. Jordan, what should I say? I'm in a funny drought today.
I don't know. Say some shit about global warming.
Ain't it funny how all those polar bears are dying?
But
The Earth is
in
dying.
all seriousness, though, like there is a lot of we do appreciate this goal. Like,
Yeah.
We didn't release the video, but we cannot explain all the followers we have.
We've made
got
so
to
much
100.
progress this year.
Yeah.
We really have.
Hitting 100 subscribers, getting this Kickstarter. We're working on many really fun. I don't want to call them huge projects. One is pretty big, but we're working on all these projects. We're having a lot of fun with. We haven't started filming them yet. We will give you a little bit of a teaser. Someone here in this video will be playing Spider-Man in upcoming video if you wanna.
It's McHale.
It's me. So that is what we will give away. And someone else in this video is a child predator. I'm sorry, no, we ordered a child-sized predator costume for them.
As soon as you said that, the facial tracker.
There's a lot of goals that we want to get to. Like the sky's the limit for us right now.
The sky is the limit.
We are set off on just. We are.
You've
high
set
on
me
what you
off.
guys are giving us. Like we are just so appreciative.
Yeah.
Like we have a lot of stuff we want to do. A lot of stuff on our mind. We're
Constantly.
always changing ideas though.
We've had shit in the works that we're like we just want to do this for like 4
Jordan
years.
has an iron
And
deficiency.
sometimes we're like days away from doing this. What did you say?
What? That's
talking
fine.
about
Not
iron
that's alright.
deficiency.
Jordan's got an iron deficiency. You gotta eat ice.
I do.
What kind of little bitch gotta eat ice?
They have ice. Is there iron and ice?
I don't know.
You gotta eat ice.
Iceman.
I do eat ice. Anyway, I like
Do you eat
to-
it because of the iron deficiency?
But
He
I
eats
do.
it for dinner.
But
For
I
me,
know. Anyway, yeah. But no, I don't know about you guys, but a thing I would look forward to getting eventually, if we get like when we get bigger, is
Mike's breast
body
implants.
mics, like just like
like
body
like
mics.
lapel.
I have a surprise for you guys.
He doesn't have.
I bought one and it didn't work.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was
Surprise.
$20. I was pissed.
Oh, well, it's
But
Yeah,
anyway,
it's $20.
the one that everybody has been asking about, or that I have been telling people about, I guess. Last time we were all together, I talked about my movie Manhattan Room, which is still in development. I'm getting a lot of questions as the script nears completion, and I'm letting people read the script and stuff. And the answer to everybody's questions are, I don't know.
yes, no, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
What's that from? I know the reference.
I'm not referencing anything.
That is absolutely a reference.
Why did you just make that up?
I'm pretty sure that's a reference to something. I've heard
It's
it
not.
before. Could have sworn I heard that before.
It's from Skins.
God, what was the movie? Schindler's List?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I can't believe that guy had a big one.
Ingrid Goes West.
Ah. West.
Why did you lean forward and say, Ingrid gets molested? Anyway, so Manhattan Room. We're all in it. That is one question that I will confirm. Yes, we're all in it. We all have parts in the movie. Did I write the lead for myself? Of course. So, yeah, make jokes about that all you will.
I'm the Predator.
I wrote... Yeah, you're not the Predator in that one.
Which one are the Predator in?
God's Not
Spider-Man.
Dead, but the Predator is
Spider-Man?
God's Not Dead, but the Predator
Oh.
is real is our other short film. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for Sega Genesis. No comment.
I did that video game.
You alright?
I didn't mean to do that.
But one thing I will give a hint about of Manhattan Room is it's moving faster than I thought it would be.
That's true.
And any day I could wake up and decide, you know what, this isn't what I wanted. This is my baby. This has been something I've been working on since I was in 8th grade, this idea for this movie, and it's changed and evolved over time. So I could wake up one day and be like, this is not what I want this to be. But it's moving fast, and I've had conversations with people who are interested in being in this movie. Not like, obviously not like real actors, but we're in the theater community. We have a lot of friends who are interested in it, which means so much to me that somebody would share that interest in me. And there's a lot of people who I would hesitate to say I don't know, because I have a strong feeling that it's a yes, that they may be involved. But time will tell, and I could wake up tomorrow and decide, you know what, I don't want it. I don't feel comfortable doing this. It's a
cool feeling.
It's a fucking meal of a movie.
To have something that you're putting a lot of work into and a lot of effort into that is your idea, and seeing it slowly become more fully realized.
Yeah.
And things like that.
And it's like all four of us have input on this project for a very long time. It almost got filmed at one point.
Ooh, there was a scene that was filmed.
Yeah, there was a scene that was
Technically,
filmed.
from Alone Together, but it was very similar.
Yeah.
No, there was I remember. It was. We were at what was it?
That was in his dad's office?
Yeah, it was his dad's office.
No,
Mike.
No. It was. I had to wear a mustache and a do rag. And
That was the naughty list!
That was the naughty
That
list.
was my movie when I was 16 that everybody's like, oh, you're not going to do another one of those. No, I'm not. I was 16 when I made that movie.
I fully knew that. I'm just saying that. That was a good time though.
It was
Anyway,
a good time.
so-
I do
Like,
still have that
my
footage.
mustache fell off. I went,
You can take anything you want, man.
Anyway, we should
We should get into
we should
Spider-Man.
run Spider-Man.
So, what do you
Yeah.
guys think of Spider-Man? Do you guys like Spider-Man?
Should we,
To
like, as a
clarify.
character?
Yeah.
man, I think.
Yeah,
Spider-Man-
oh my
To
god.
clarify, Me, Jordan McHale, or I'm sorry, me, Jovon McHale saw this last night.
We saw it with Lego Mace. Shout out Lego Mace. Windu Core.
Josh.
And Jordan saw this.
I just
like
got
a
out of
few
it.
hours
Like
ago.
I'm fresh out the womb.
Colin was also in the theater. I guess they let people out of jail to see movies now.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Yeah. Like,
What if this is the one that he watches and he's like, yo?
No,
He's
in
not
jail.
gonna watch any of our videos.
He's in jail canonically in the larger lore.
Is he really?
Yeah, and Delarge's in jail.
For killing the girl I saw
Little bit
Paper
of
Towns
that.
with. So that's our lore for people who keep asking. It hasn't been acknowledged since like 2015, but
There's lore.
there's lore. We got lore.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
I'm fresh out the womb of this movie.
Let's
I
do a.
just came from.
Jordan
do
just popped out of
quick-
Spider-Man's pussy.
I really did.
Okay, how about this? One word thoughts on it. You would say one word.
Okay. Should we? What order? Should we go? Start with Jordan.
It's good, Jordan.
Fuck. Start at the other end. Sorry, Mike.
If any of you say amazing, I'll kill you.
If anyone says amazing, spectacular, or
Peter Parker.
superior, you're out. I'm gonna say it's satisfying.
One word.
Sensational.
Chowder.
Fuck, I was gonna say cheese.
No, one word for this movie. I'm gonna go last. You two go first. I gotta think of the right one.
Zookeeper. The Kevin James movie. No, I'm gonna say Dees. Dees
Can I
nuts.
explain my answer when I
Yeah.
say it?
We can go after.
Because this is like not one that you'll like.
I get you. I get you.
You'll understand it, but I'm gonna say Takeoff, because I am excited to just see where this goes from here. Like I'm excited for this
It's
just
an
to go.
interesting jump off.
I thought you were gonna be like Takeoff, my favorite Migo, and my favorite Spider-Man movie.
I'll say.
I should have.
I'm gonna say fantastic. That'll be my word.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
So we're gonna do a quick small talk with no spoilers. Then we're gonna move into a spoiler
Yeah.
section.
so for all of you guys who just wanted to hear us banter, I guess thanks. We're gonna let you off soon. But yeah, what did you guys like? Just overall, no spoilers. Think of the movie.
So, Jovon summed up a big feeling about this movie that I had right after we saw it, and that's that I loved MJ in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
It really feels like after I saw this movie, because I was not sure about her in Homecoming, fully admitting.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
after
actively
seeing
disliked her in
this,
Homecoming.
It was very much like, yes, this is the type of girl that this version of Peter Parker should be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You could
she was
tell.
she was
fit the role
weird.
very well.
She was like, why do you like? I was like, why do you
She's
like this
kind
girl?
of the
There's-
antithesis
But in
of
this,
what
I'm
Peter
like, I would
Parker
totally
is.
like this girl.
Oh, yeah.
Zendaya
I
is
thought Jordan.
fucking
I thought
amazing.
Jovon
Oh, she's
just.
great. She's
I just
great.
thought Jovon just said, and then you see this movie and you're like, I would fuck her brains out.
But anyway.
That's not what you said.
Not even
okay,
the
just to
ballpark
clarify.
of what I
That
said.
was like, so I loved MJ in this movie.
Yeah.
And I agree with McHale. I was not a big fan of her in Homecoming at all.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, I fucking love Ned in Homecoming, and it felt cool because I'm like, here's a character I'm kind of similar to.
He kind of sucked
You know,
in this movie.
In this movie, he felt it wasn't even like he was useless. One, I mean, his jokes just didn't land for me. First off, second off, it was like he did nothing in this movie of importance.
Yeah.
He didn't look
Yeah.
at porn in
But
this movie.
I wasn't opposed to that. Like they kind of pushed him to the side. He was of course he was still comic relief, but like
But the comic relief was not funny. I know
Yeah.
it's- I
The
understand that's
comic relief
subjective,
with Ned struggled for
and
me
if
a
you
bit.
find that
Yeah.
funny, that's great. It's not like it's like hilarious. It's not
Yeah,
like
you're
it's
just like fucking stupid if you think it's fun.
That wasn't the, of course, the highlight of the movie. It wasn't
Yeah.
the best part, but I
Sure.
liked how they were able to kind of push him out of the way,
It's
and
just
it
the joke-
held its own.
the joke with Betty Brant got old fast.
Yeah.
Can I just say,
It would have been funny if they started dating on the beginning of the flight and broke up by the end of it.
Yeah.
That joke would have been funny.
can I just say, I absolutely love that girl in
That's early.
The Nice Guys.
Is she in the nice guy?
Yeah, she's the little kid in the Nice Guys.
She's the
Yeah.
nice guy.
She's
a really nice
she's
guy.
Holly Marsh. That's one of my favorite movies. And I absolutely loved her in it. And she's just, I don't want to call her bland because I know it's just a Betty Brant character that they write for her. But it was just,
I mean,
she wasn't in the last one.
She doesn't deserve to be on camera that much.
Yeah, and I like Elizabeth Banks way better, and I wish they would bring her back.
but I think Elizabeth. Oh, God.
How underwhelming would that be if Elizabeth Banks cameoed in this movie as Betty Brant?
That would make no sense.
And they were like, from dailybugle.com, everyone's like,
Elizabeth
Betty
Banks is
Brant.
like 45 years old.
still
Anyway,
not bad looking for her
Oh,
age.
she's beautiful, but just
so addressing these things. Anyone else have any problems with them? Like problems? Let's say.
Yeah, the
Um,
kid next to me wouldn't shut the fuck up, and he was like, the whole time.
my issues with it. The first act of the movie was a little slow. I know it's the build up, but it was kind of back and
It was
forth. I was
very
kind of
slow.
like fading in and out with interest.
Sure.
Second
And
act picks up.
second act picks up quick, but also just I don't know the I know you can't really. It's hard to measure up to Michael Keaton as Vulture, and Jake Gyllenhaal did a fantastic job. I love Jake Gyllenhaal, but Mysterio did not feel as heavy
He's kind of lame.
as.
I understand that's kind of the idea.
Who's Elaine?
It's kind of lame.
Oh, I thought you said he's fucking
Well,
Elaine,
yeah.
and I was like,
No, he's just kind of late. Like, I was not as invested in his character.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they went more out of the way to make Vulture 3, even 4-dimensional.
my thing with
Whereas
Spider-Man
Mysterio
villains.
was like 2 to 3.
My thing
maybe.
with Spider-Man villains is I think the appeal of a lot of them is that they always have a personal like connection with Peter Parker. And Mysterio did not.
I've never see. I actually genuinely enjoyed that. I always got annoyed when it's like, oh, this villain is somebody that Peter Parker always happens to know, like Doc Ock and Green Goblin.
Yeah, but
It
like it's,
always
you know,
bothered me.
it's a little bit of added tension when it's like, oh, Doc Ock's a bad guy. Also, he's fucking your aunt.
I
Like have fun with
Ooh.
that, dude.
Another joke. Another joke that is that I didn't
Great
find very
storyline.
funny. Speaking as something, I'm going to say this because it was in the trailer.
Are we getting into spoilers now?
No, because I'm
Okay.
saying this because it's in the trailer. If you don't want to hear this, fast forward like 10 seconds. The joke with Happy and Aunt May gets old pretty fast as well. It's not.
I don't know. I found myself.
Mike's
enjoying it.
milking
I
this
thought
out
it
so
was
it could actually be 10 seconds.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. We don't have to talk about this anymore. But what you just said,
You disagree?
I very disagree.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
genuinely
I
liked
mean,
it.
I understand why people would find it funny. Again, it's not like offensively unfunny. I
Mhm.
just didn't find it funny.
It felt out of place for a Spider-Man movie.
I
It did.
just want to say my negative thing real quick. This may differ from what you guys are saying, and I don't know if it's what the point you guys get out of being a lame character. I did not like Jake Gyllenhaal in this role.
It feels
Agree.
like a waste. It feels like a waste to have Jake Gyllenhaal in a role like this. I
Dude,
would rather see
we
him
want
as,
better for
Gyllenhaal's
him.
good, and I just thought this acting was a lower stoop, and I feel like he just didn't.
I understand you like
You
Jake-
could have put anyone in that role.
Yeah.
I would have make Jake Gyllenhaal like Adam Warlock. That'd be fucking dope.
I'd rather Keanu.
I would rather
Actually,
Keanu, but-
switch
You
Keanu,
could've
make
put
him
Patrick
Mysterio.
Stewart.
Yeah, sure.
Patrick.
Yeah, someone weird. Eddie Izzard as Mysterio.
You could.
Eddie Izzard in
I'd
drag
have
as
to kill
Mysterio.
him myself.
What was that?
Patrick
that-
Stewart. I don't fucking know.
Who's that?
That's-
Who's that kid from Room? That like young kid that everybody loves?
Patrick Stewart.
No,
From The Room?
from Room. No, like the movie Room with Brie Larson. That like 12-year-old kid.
Oh, I was like the
Oh.
person from Room
Patrick
that.
Stewart.
Oh no, you mean Patch Adams? Guys,
No,
what
I
if
mean-
Robin
you
Williams was
mean Lean
Mysterio?
on Pete.
Wouldn't lean on Pete? Like
Oh, you mean
Wait.
Switch with Adam Sandler?
Switch?
Yeah.
Bro, that movie's called Click.
Fuck.
Switch.
Jordan trying to turn the channel on TV. Bring me my Switch.
You don't
Oh,
say bring
man.
my Click.
But
Can we play Nintendo Click after this?
All right. Anyway, want to do positives?
We're gonna open up a little bit now. We're gonna get into the spoiler territory. Thank you for joining.
should we give a quick
Jacob Tremblay?
Wait, Jacob Tremblay. That's his name. Him. That's Mysterio. Should we give a
He was
quick?
the autistic kid in Predator.
Was he in Predator?
Yeah.
Should we give a quick
You were
rating
in
for those?
Predator.
Was I?
You will be.
No, that was to catch up. Whatever. should we just give a quick rating?
Yeah.
For those who are
Yeah.
click
Starting
off
at
it.
starting at Jordan. Hit your rating, Bucko.
Actually, I should have thought of this right out of the gate. I'm gonna say just a solid. I want to say like 8 out of 10.
7.5 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
7.5 out of 10.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you guys want to debate that half a point?
Nah.
I guess the
No.
black people are siding
Yeah,
together.
I guess that means you're helping a brother out here.
Man.
You
Father's Day
wanna
was
start down
sad
here
this
with
year,
positives?
bro.
Yeah. Feel free to
yeah.
get into spoilers now. If you have not seen the movie yet, turn off the video.
Yeah.
I love you guys. Hit subscribe.
Okay.
Uh,
So, spoilers in 3, 2, 1.
One.
I've been vocal about how I feel about Tom Holland Spider-Man. It's not that I dislike him. It's that I just feel like
Hate
he's
him.
a little bit stupid
Just kidding.
as
But
the
we want
Spider-Man character.
positives.
I am, but I feel like, and I was worried that it would never get any better.
The positive
feel
is
like
that his contract is
starting-
almost up.
Starting in Far From Home, he feels like he's actually maturing as a character.
He's warming up. Yeah.
It feels like he's warming up.
It
more.
took him 4 movies, but
I love his angle in this movie. How he kind of just wants to be a kid and have friends and just hang out with his friends
Sure.
and just live, but he has to face his responsibilities, and sometimes he doesn't want to. I loved watching him struggle with the mentality of that. That's probably one of the cooler Peter Parker
Can
things
I say
I've
something
seen.
really technical before I forget it?
Yeah.
I know this is very spoiler heavy, but when I like how they didn't cartoonize his getting of his spider sense, like how he like when he realized he got it, like you saw.
Oh,
that
it
he
just
had
happened, yeah.
And then like when he realized that shit, like he's right here, and he stopped him. Like I was like,
That was a
okay,
dope
I didn't need to
scene.
see those lightning bolts off the side of his head for him to realize that he has.
Yeah,
that,
I agree.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
love
that's
that.
a really a testament to Tom Holland's acting.
It is.
yeah.
Tom
is
Holland
good.
is a phenomenal
I
actor.
said this to McHale and Jovon, but this is something I think is really cool because it's something I'm a fan of. The movie took a lot of inspiration from the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon.
Which I can appreciate that it
Which
didn't
I
take its
appreciate.
it didn't
I
take
know,
its inspiration from. I'm sorry, I love Steve Ditko 60 Spider-Man as much as the next. He might be
It's
my
just-
favorite
the
Spider-Man.
interpretation is done so
It's
much.
they just do it in every single one, and I
Right.
want to see
It-
Ultimate Spider-Man
it's cool,
so bad.
It's cool to adapt, or not adapt, but to reference something more niche that like everyone in the audience, as much as I love Raimi movies, everyone in the audience is gonna get a Raimi joke.
Yeah,
Like 99% of the audience is gonna get that. I don't think. I mean, very few people, I assume, got the reference that I did, but it was fun.
bro,
like,
he was J. Jonah Jameson was just in the movie. Don't be like I'm so smart. I'm just
No,
in the
I'm
Raimi.
talking-
Yeah, I know.
talking
Fucking
about-
with you.
What a spectacular thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like they knew that not that many people would get that. Or I could just be drawing fake conclusions.
You might be.
But I mean, you saw the videos I was talking about. It's pretty
yeah,
close. Like,
yeah.
It's not just me like going crazy. It could just be a great coincidence. But either way, it's cool that it could drudge up that kind of conversation. That the movie isn't afraid to reference shit like that. Anyway, but going from that,
You're
speaking
salty.
on
No
the,
homo.
The references, the scenes with Mysterio, like I don't want to call them drug trip scenes, but that's what they kind of give off.
Oh, they were
Yeah,
amazing.
they're-
That was
Oh my God.
that
They're-
scene fucked me
They're
up.
by far my favorite parts of the movie.
Oh, they were incredible. They were so
Popping
much fun.
acid than going to see that.
I would die.
You literally could probably kill yourself.
Imagine like eating like a bag of shit and then going to sleep. I don't know where I was going with that.
Okay.
Another quick positive. It's
Um,
nothing much. It's just he's really gonna laugh his ass off.
I'm good.
I want to say another quick positive. I didn't find myself trying to laugh. I know like a lot of the relationship stuff was a stretch, but like
Yeah.
even if it was just like an exhale on the nose, or if it was just like something like I didn't find myself just trying to get through it.
I
Yeah.
feel that.
Yeah,
I
like
thought it was pretty easy to laugh. Like it was pretty
yeah,
I'm-
like I wasn't like
there was
trying
no
to laugh. Like some of the like relationship stuff was like
I'm
snowed
gonna
out of
keep
the
it
nose.
real with
But
y'all.
I like wasn't trying. It was funny.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I think this is the least funny Spider-Man movie.
Really?
I disagree.
There was one part that made me laugh my ass off in like 5 minutes. Actually, there were a couple parts. Okay, I will say this.
Oh, funniest part of the movie.
Was Flash texting his parents? Mother, I haven't heard from you or father in days.
That cracked me
is
up.
when Flash just got randomly dick punched out of nowhere, and then
Wait.
no explanation on it.
That was
the
funny?
funniest shit ever.
That was funny. I think my favorite part, like my
Flash
favorite
is
funny
as
part,
fuck in these movies.
my favorite funny part was when he sat down next to Martin Starr on the plane, and he goes, "My wife pretended she got killed in the blip."
we
had a fake funeral.
Well, I guess the
He-
funeral was real.
Well, I guess the funeral was real. It was really messed up. She ran off with her ski instructor.
JB Smooth. That was JB Smooth.
he was the fuck.
He was so funny.
He was cut from Spider-Man: Homecoming.
I
wasn't
know. Yeah, I think so.
He? Can you hand me an orange soda?
He was cracking me up, dude. Honestly, and this is the one thing I have to point out. I love that they updated. I know they did this in Homecoming, but especially in this, they
Thank you, bitch boy.
updated the characters to be in 2019. Like it's like Flash Thompson isn't the stereotypical like 6 foot jacked bully. He's just like a nerdy kid that's just mean to Peter Parker.
Pleasure.
I love that because I feel like I've seen kids like that in high school. I've seen kids like that
Oh,
in
yeah.
college. It makes
They're
it so
more
much
like
more.
bullies than the jock kids. Though.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was
well,
it was
what up,
fascinating.
dickwad?
Speaking, but like, kind of a contrary.
was a line.
Something that I missed in the cons is that this is more of a Marvel problem than than this specific movie's problem.
Mm-hmm.
These movies, in an attempt to be relevant continuously, they put in some current language. And I'm like,
Oh, this is gonna date the
date the
MCU
movie
so
real
bad. Did you ever
It's
go
like
back and
Hulk
watch Iron
dabbing.
Man 1?
Yeah,
I
It's
did- I
dated.
literally did on vacation. I sat down and watched Iron Man
I did
1.
too.
Yeah, it's dated as hell.
that's
People using
Well,
flip
it was
phones.
just like It didn't bother me that much seeing it, but like hearing them constantly be like, "You don't ghost Nick Fury," I'm like, this is gonna be so dated in 2 years.
When the Hulk dabbed, wait, that wasn't in this movie. But anyway, when the Hulk dabbed, that was stupid as shit, and it kind of fucked up the MCU a lot more.
Spoiler.
Bro,
The fuck?
But
the Hulk dabbing is not
No,
the worst.
see, I don't mind it if like it's played off as like intentionally cringy, because then you can look back on that and be like,
Okay, yeah,
not
the
even.
dab was intentionally
Yeah,
cringy.
but like in this, yeah. in
So
this
was
it
that
wasn't.
unfinished
Yeah.
scene they added back in the movie. But
Can I ask you a question? Did anybody see the extended cut of Endgame?
Endgame. I'm going to at some point.
We can't talk about that.
yeah,
Have you seen it?
Jordan, we cannot talk about that. me and Jovon got in like a 45-minute argument before this about that cut.
Okay, never mind.
But
Guys,
anyway.
what's your go-to Subway order?
meatball sub.
Typically, I
with
just
Italian herbs and cheese.
I just have them
Meat number 3.
just melt the cheese in my hand.
What did you say?
When we get a pizza.
Wait,
I
no.
Wait,
have
Subway
done-
pizza
I have done
underrated.
Subway pizza.
It's
Subway
actually
pizza is
pretty good.
very underrated. Like if you're
My go-to-
like if you're intoxicated at any point, get a Subway pizza.
My go-to is the Italian on Italian bread, toasted, and they get cheese, lettuce, mayo, pickles.
No meat.
No, that's why I say Italian. They
He
get
said cheese.
Secondary Subway order.
No meat.
If you get
Onion teriyaki is pretty good. Though.
roast
Oh, it
beef,
is. It is.
I get roast beef, shredded cheese, and bacon on Italian herbs and spices.
And
I just like
bacon.
it. I just like Italian herbs and spices a lot.
That's pretty good.
Oh man, Spider-Man.
Their
But-
cookies are pretty good.
Jovon, how often do you eat Subway?
Nowadays, Subway. I actually haven't had Subway in a very long time.
We're talking about Far From Home, and you want to change the subject to Subway.
I'm sorry. Anyway,
Welcome back to the broadcast.
I didn't mean to yell back.
I have to acknowledge, but I know it's gonna be brought up, and I want to be the one to bring it up. I will argue that the mid-credit scene is the best one in the MCU. I will argue it till the
Meatball
day
bun
I
is pretty
die.
good, too.
What?
But-
Meatball bun is pretty good, too.
Because just like as a cliffhanger, phenomenal.
Sure.
As something hopefully emblematic for Spider-Man moving forward, phenomenal. Fan service, phenomenal. McHale, higher. It was so much fun.
You know what's what I really like? Well, I think it was Black Panther when we found out Bucky was in Wakanda.
I still give a fuck.
That
about
one was
Bucky.
good.
Yeah. When
Bucky,
okay,
my favorite character's like fucking Raven, or whatever the fuck.
who the fuck is Raven?
No,
Teen
Anthony
Titans?
Mackie's character.
Falcon?
Falcon. That's how much I don't give a shit. Okay?
You just got confused with a different black bird.
No, that's one from Teen Titans, isn't it?
Yeah,
Falcon, yeah.
She's also a white woman,
I wish Anthony Mackie would go to fucking Teen Titans.
dude.
Fuck
She-
off of MCU, Anthony Mackie.
I like Anthony Mackie.
Fuck
Yeah, I
you.
didn't
Fuck
like
you
that
and your
episode of.
opinions.
He's Captain America now.
He's Captain America.
Yeah, what are you gonna do
I
about
love
it?
how they're like, no one can replace Tony Stark. You can't replace him. Tom Holland, who was a great Spider-Man, and like everyone loves you. But yeah, you know what, Anthony Mackie, you can go be fucking Captain America.
Yeah, just like that. They were just like, oh, by the way, you're Captain America now. We're gonna put you on a stupid fucking
Back to
streaming
Spider-Man,
show.
though, another spoiler, sorry. Hilarious moment is when Happy threw the fucking shield. He says, "How does Cap do it?"
That was funny.
That was hilarious.
I forgot about that. That was really funny.
I really thought he was gonna do some damage with it, and it just flopped right in front of us. That was genuinely hilarious.
I'm trying to think of like other funny parts of this movie.
There's a lot.
I very much appreciated how awkward they made like Peter and MJ
But it
Oh
didn't
my
feel-
God.
on the
It
bridge.
didn't feel movie awkward though.
No,
It
did.
felt realistically
Like,
awkward, yeah.
There's movie awkward, which is kind of
Why'd you
what
pass it off to me?
movie awkward is like what they have in Amazing Spider-Man, where they're trying to be like,
Cheese touch.
look how quirky, sorry, Andrew Garfield and
Mike has the cheese touch.
Emma Stone are.
They were together in real life
I know,
at the
but
time,
they
though.
But that
try to
was
make them
painfully
seem
awkward.
Where they're like,
In real life too.
they're like, you know.
Not them. That's the movie. Oh god.
If
Like,
they
you
gave me a
should try to
phone
show
call
that.
and they were like,
But
"Let's
these
get
kids,
together tonight," I'd be like, "Yeah."
We could do
these
that
kids
live.
feel awkward, but they don't feel like
You remember that?
unreasonably awkward.
Yeah.
Like I never cringed at them.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like endearing awkwardness. What?
Jordan just ripped ass and whispered to me, "Podcast third."
Gotta keep it going.
I.
Keep the streak alive.
What else happened Far From Home?
Fart from home.
You just open the phone with your nose.
I can't use my hands. My Mike just texted me. Gotta fart.
Man.
Somebody asked me after the State of the Union if this is like what we talk about, like when we're not recording,
Yes.
like 100%. Like we just go back, we just like curse at each other more. We get
Pretty
mad
much.
at each other more.
Pretty much.
This is our
I
group-
just say fucked up shit and I just laugh my ass off at whatever's happening. But,
Yeah, like when I
don't think
laughed
I've
about
ever gotten
seizures.
to anybody
We
here.
spent 20
Yeah.
minutes of like before recording this podcast of just me wearing the Spider-Man mask wrong, going.
Now I'm gonna be the one that gets in trouble because I made the noise. Oh, that was what noise? I edited it out. You guys didn't hear what noise I
Dog
said.
barking over it.
While we're on the subject of like digging ourselves into holes here, quick shout out to Emmy Stevens if you're
Oh,
watching.
What?
Mike just bubbled through the couch. Fuck.
Mike did it on the leather seats last night at Cinemark too. So guys, where does this rank in your Spider-Man movie rankings?
Okay, if I were to give my
It's. I'm gonna be honest. It's.
I can't put my mask. It's too tight.
if I were to rank my
Something smells rank.
my Spider-Man movies, I'd probably go Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man 1, Far From Home, Spider-Man 3,
Wait, Charlie,
The Amazing Spider-Man 1, Spider-Verse, The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Bro.
From best to worst.
All right, so I'm a
So
Raimi
4?
purist.
Is that where I put it? 4.
4.
1? I don't know.
I'm a Raimi purist, so I'm gonna put
Puree.
okay, so Spider-Man 1 definitely at the top. Unpopular opinion, I think Spider-Man 2. What? I burped.
Yeah.
Unpopular, your hair is like sticking out. Yo, it's like a little like
He's
fuse.
Spider-Bunk.
Unpopular opinion, I rank Spider-Man 2 significantly lower than Spider-Man 1.
Me too. I don't
Um,
like it nearly as much.
it's the dialogue is really bad
In Spider-Man 1?
in Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 1, the dialogue's awful.
Yeah, but Spider-Man 2.
Those eyes. Those horrible yellow eyes.
Yes, but that's an
And
old woman
Rosemary Harris.
recounting something. When Dr.
That's
Octopus
still
is just
so
like,
bad.
we have to rebuild. How? And he looks at a tentacle and he goes, money. We don't have money. And then in the next scene, somehow he bought a trench coat and hat.
The dialogue in Spider-Man...
You just had that ready.
The dialogue in Spider-Man
No, somebody
infinitely
fucking...
worse than
Dr.
Spider-Man 2.
Octopus went to
I
the
really-
store.
Needed the car. So I asked Uncle Ben if I could have the car. He said no. So I shot Uncle Ben.
Wait, have you ever seen the YouTube poop where she gets up and she just walks out of the room and you just hear a gunshot?
You see the YouTube poop where it's the pizza time one? Did we watch that here?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's a full-length YouTube poop of Spider-Man 2.
Oh, it's so funny.
I cry laughing at those. Just Spider-Man 2 YouTube poops though. But yeah, I would say Spider-Man 1 is at the top of my ranking. Then I'm gonna go with Spider-Verse. Say it.
What?
Say it. Say it. The N word. Go ahead. Say it right now.
Say it.
Turn around.
I don't want to.
Nutmeg.
Oh,
Third.
you look one of those.
All right,
freaks.
third. I'm gonna throw a curveball at you, and I'm gonna lose a lot of points in my I guess as a critic. I like Spider-Man 3 better than Spider-Man 2.
Skip over you, Jordan. What's your ranking?
My ranking is Amazing
Okay.
Spider-Man 2.
I do.
Actually, no, I don't ever.
I tell you, I want to say, see, I'm very, like,
Yo, look at the lenses on this mask. I never.
Where'd my phone go?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
They got.
See, I just saw the movie, so like, it's significantly better than I would like
Are you
it
looking
to
at
be
your phone?
tomorrow if
my
I
phone.
settled
Where's
down.
my phone.
I don't have a phone.
But
I really
honestly,
don't.
that's my phone, McHale. So I want to say,
I don't know where.
um,
Is it between the cushions?
Spider-Man 2, top tier.
Between the hey.
Then I want to say
Hey.
Spider-Man 2, Homecoming, Spider-Man 1. No, Spider-Man 2, Homecoming, Far From Home, Spider-Verse, Spider-Man 1,
I watched it.
Spider-Man 3, and then I'm not even going to say Amazing Spider-Man, because fuck Amazing Spider-Man.
Big
Dude,
fan.
Amazing Spider-Man 1 is okay.
If you guys
I
can
don't
hear
like
what
it.
I said.
It's better than the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That's not saying much.
It's better.
Gonna
Ooh.
Did you not say I
be
said it,
honest.
Jovon?
Gonna be honest. I
Did you
have
not say
never
that?
finished Amazing Spider-Man 2. I tried to
Don't.
watch it the one time, and you guys
Don't.
watch me have a meltdown because I was so frustrated that I
I
couldn't
never
finish
got all
it.
the way through it.
How far
Yeah.
in did you get?
Like 25 minutes.
You didn't even see the bad.
I
parts.
know.
Oh man.
I lost it when they said something. He goes, "Oh yeah, it's Spider-Man's birthday today," and Electro goes, "No, Spider-Man's a Scorpio. It's not his birthday today." And I was like,
Did you see when the electric eel repaired Electro's teeth?
"Yeah."
Well, you gotta do him like that.
They were just like, "Oh, he's a black guy. Give him big ass buck teeth."
What?
Wasn't it Jamie Foxx?
Yeah.
No, it was Will Smith.
It's Forrest Whitaker.
That's what I said.
No, that's Matt Damon.
What'd you say?
I said Sidney Poitier.
Oh,
Terry Crews.
Anyway,
I want Terry Crews to
Anyway,
come more into
so,
Marvel.
my
Yo,
ranking-
Terry Crews is the Rhino.
My ranking is number 1 is Spider-Man 1, like McHale. Number 2 is Spider-Verse. Number 3 is Spider-Man 2. Number 4 is Far From Home. Number 5 is Homecoming. Number 6 is Spider-Man 3. Number 7 is Amazing Spider-Man 1. Number 8 is Amazing Spider-Man.
I think we
Mike,
had this
wait,
conversation
wait,
this morning, and we had the same
Mike,
ranking.
Mike, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, I'm
Spider-Man.
oh man.
Why
I'm
can't
sorry,
we
Father's Day
be
was lonely
friends?
this year, dude.
I felt I had an open door and I just kind of hit my head. on
Mike,
it.
what's gonna happen when your girlfriend watches this?
She
And here-
watches the videos.
And here's what you say that.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe, Vaughn,
Chris?
Chris Adams. Chris Adams, I know you watch my fucking videos.
Uncle Adam? I thought it was Curtis.
It is Curtis.
Curtis Cole.
You've never seen anybody call him Chris?
Bro,
He said that people
group's
call him
killing me.
Chris.
That group's
Anyway.
killing me anymore.
Wrapping up this.
Can
You got real close, my guy.
on the?
We're 35 minutes in.
24 minutes.
We're 35 minutes in.
I
Okay.
think we've said our piece, so let's.
Yeah. I thought Spider-Man: Far From Home was a good entry in the MCU.
Mhm.
Still sticking to that same formula.
Oh yeah, that's gotta change soon.
It's got. Yeah, I'm getting fucking tired of it because you made 2 Spider-Man movies.
I'd
the
say if you
same
could,
way.
Make sure you see Shaggy Dog someday. Make sure you see it.
Before
You
Tim
come
Allen
back
gets
someday.
like in trouble with like Me Too or for saying the N-word constantly, see Shaggy Dog,
Has
see
he?
Toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't.
How many times do you think they had to edit him saying the N-word out of Toy Story 4?
You got a friend in me.
He presses,
no.
He presses the.
It's just-
What does my inner voice say?
What does my inner voice say? What does your inner voice say?
What does my inner voice say? But Spider-Man: Far
I
From Home
hated that.
is like,
Why did you do that?
I think it's a great entry, and it puts Spider-Man in a position that I've never seen him in before, and it makes me so excited to see what the third Spider-Man movie
Yeah,
is.
It's
this
hard
is.
to talk about the
a-
first after credit scene because we haven't seen what the consequences are yet.
Wait,
Yes.
wait. They
But-
said there's gonna be 3 of like sets, right? They're doing
Go on.
3 of the high school, 3 college, and 3.
Did they say that?
Yeah.
Bro, they're not making 9
No,
Spider-Man
no,
movies.
I swear to God, I read that.
I mean, if they keep
Oh,
making
that's
money.
probably
No,
bullshit.
no, I swear I read
They
that
did-
somewhere. They what do they call it? The
Trilogies?
trilogy. They said they're making a trilogy for high school, trilogy for college, and trilogy for just him after
I don't
college.
think that-
I did see the high
Big
school
doubt.
trilogy one.
I don't know. If it's
remember
gonna,
that.
I don't know if
Believe
it's gonna
high
be
school
Tom
trilogy?
Holland.
I don't believe that.
Do you
What if it's Tobey Maguire?
Switch out the.
That's the college trilogy.
It is the college trilogy.
And then they bring Andrew Garfield
No,
back.
I mean they're
Don't
like
ever
they're
say that.
making it.
I know what you're saying. I don't believe they'll make that many.
They're already setting stuff up for Miles Morales.
They are.
No,
So
Yes, they are.
they
the
already
only
Aaron
setup for Miles
Davis.
Morales was Aaron. They did not make a single.
He
mention
mentioned
of
he
him.
had ice cream for his cousin.
Yes, but that
for
was
his
in
nephew.
Spider-Man 1. They did
Which one's Aaron
nothing
Davis?
to mention him as
Donald
Spider-Man.
Glover.
Don Glover.
He was in amazing.
Spider-Man
He was in Homecoming.
That I don't even think that was a setup. I think it was kind of like, hey, just so you guys know, he's in this universe.
Just so you
They
guys
didn't
know,
do
we're
a
not
thing
wasting
towards
Donald
him.
Glover on a fucking throwaway character who's never going to be in the movies again.
Mm.
Oh wait, they did.
It's,
Bruh.
but no, I
Brouhaha.
hopefully.
Shark bait.
Hoo-ha-ha.
Hopefully, the
Enough with the
consequences
shark
that
bait.
they establish in the after credit scene carry over,
I hope
to
so.
a heavy
If they
degree
just
in the
ignore it,
third
I'm
one.
pissed.
because I don't think they can ignore it. I just hope that they don't retcon it in a dumb way.
What if everybody's
Well,
like,
Peter
"Hey,
Parker's
Spider-Man, you're
like-
cool now.
Nah, ain't me. And
That's
they're like,
what I said.
all right.
I said I made a bet with McHale.
You the man, Spider-Man."
I bet in the next movie
So
because they're always a little bit behind with like dialect. Someone will call the Bugle fake news.
Yeah.
I don't think that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
The
a strong
word
Yeah.
fake news, no. A variant, maybe. I don't think they'd put that anywhere.
False
near Marvel.
information.
But
They made J. Jonah Jameson Alex Jones.
they made him like, but there's a difference though. I can't.
All
say
right,
it.
I'm just gonna
It's
say it.
hard to tell
Can we
too.
talk about how lazy they were putting together that scene?
That wasn't lazy at all. That was amazing.
That was they didn't do the J. Jonah Jameson
He
thing.
just called J. He's called
J. They were like, he was in the middle of a haircut and he was like, "Yeah, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Hang on."
Well,
He
he's
just Skyped in from his.
well,
from
he's
his, like,
bald.
living room.
J. Jonah Jameson's like balding now. What are they gonna do? Put him in a bad wig like
They
Ned
put him in a
was?
bad wig in the first 3.
The first 3 looked decent.
I
Ned
forgot-
was
I
in a
forget
bad
Ned's
wig in this one.
bald.
Ned's wig.
Ned-
Yeah, they put a
Ned's
hat on him
bald.
to cover it up, but it looked awful.
Yeah, Ned's bald now. Jacob
Is
Battling.
it cancer?
No.
No,
I asked
Jovon
the
just
same
said he
thing.
had cancer.
I didn't say it. I was like, something's up.
No, you said that N-word has cancer.
I did not
You called
say
him the
that.
N-word.
I did not.
Did you sneeze, bless you?
No, I just laughed.
No.
Did you just sneeze?
Nose?
Head,
Shoulders.
shoulders, knees and toes.
Knees and toes.
Cabeza, hombros, piernas, pies. I'm trying to get a
Oh,
bigger
go
crowd. here.
space.
I got this.
I'm trying to get a vast crowd here.
I look goofy. Nobody told me.
All right. So, do we want to send this off?
No, we got stuff to
shit.
talk about.
What are you talking about?
All right, so we got a couple other movies coming up this summer. What movies are you guys that excited for, Jovon? Who yelled
Shaft?
at me in the theater for
McHale
being
patiently
excited?
waits for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Jovon said to Lego Mace yesterday.
Well,
while we
because
were
the
watching-
trailer came on and I just see McHale
that
just go.
that Neil Diamond song.
I got just as excited.
Brother
Yo,
Brother
chill.
Love. Hang on. Jordan, you know Neil Diamond. What's that song? Brother Love.
Sweet Caroline?
No.
No.
Sorry.
No, that's Bob.
Brother
Dylan.
Loves Traveling Salvation.
Yeah.
Who?
It's Bob Dylan.
Brother Loves
Bob
Traveling
Dylan?
Salvation.
I think you're thinking about
My
Ringo
favorite-
Starr.
No, it's
I'm sorry. My
AC/DC.
favorite Neil Diamond song is Country
Oh,
Granola
you're
Sweet.
right.
Country Granola Suite. I will confirm one thing about.
Is that a real song?
It's my favorite
Okay,
Neil
so
Diamond
one
song.
thing I will confirm about Manhattan Room:
Dude,
the
now in
trailer
high
is set to
school-
Country Granola Suite.
When I was in high school, they'd always give us out like parfaits, and every time I got one, there was too much granola.
Dude, granola is the best part. I
Not
didn't mean to
that much.
aggressively like.
It's all right.
Was it
I like
crunchy?
granola.
Yeah, you better fucking like granola.
It was like there was more granola than yogurt, and I'm still bitter about it.
yogurt. Wait, there's
Sweet
more
milk.
granola than yogurt?
Yeah, there was so
What
much
the
granola.
fuck? That's a crunchy granola sweet
what
if
I'm
I've
saying.
ever heard
I
one.
don't mind
like
granola.
granola.
I don't like that much.
I like granola.
So we bitch smacked the lunch lady.
I said,
It's
bitch.
like when you got a
So I
ham
pull out
and
my gun.
it's like when you got a ham and cheese sandwich and you put too much like migrants on it.
And then that's called an American.
Granola.
Go ahead, say
And I
whatever
pulled
you
out my
want.
Beretta. And I shot the lunch lady.
What are you
I said,
talking
hands off that granola.
Movies we're excited for.
I said there's not enough yogurt.
Yogurt.
Oh, I saw.
Bitch,
I
I'm
literally-
trying to
it's not
eat
even
this
tweeting about
chicken.
They haven't even started filming for it yet. I just saw something about it today of that people are in the running. But the
Bill and
Elvis
Ted 2?
movie,
The what?
there's a movie for Elvis.
The front runners are Harry Styles and Ansel Elgort.
Ansel Elgort. No, but Ansel Elgort has to be Brian Wilson in the Beach Boys movie, so I don't want him to be
It can't be either
Elvis.
of them because yes, and Harry Styles has to be.
Thank
Mick Jagger.
you.
Mick Jagger. Harry
Correct.
Styles
As-
has to be
correct.
Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
Can we put in the part of the Elvis movie where he
He dies at the
he
toilet.
extorts and like is a pedophile?
We put in the part of the Chuck Berry movie where he rapes a 14-year-old.
Can we put in the part in the Elvis movie where he tries to like hit on a 14-year-old?
Well, they didn't have sex until they got
Elvis
married.
really like peanut butter sandwiches.
And
Peanut butter
fried
banana.
peanut. Yo,
They're
Bruce
good,
Willis
though.
should just be
Put
Elvis
that
again.
in.
Did you ever see Bubba Hotep?
No.
It's Bruce Willis as Elvis living in a retirement home after he faked his death, and a black guy who has the brain of JFK.
My
He
wife
said
actually-
that
Elvis
they.
and a black
My,
Did you-
my wife faked her death
Comedy.
during the blip. She faked her.
He
blip.
says
She
says
actually ran
that
away
they
with
faked
some
his death
mountain tiger.
and they dyed him black.
Put up a whole funeral.
He's played by Ozzie Davis. It's
I don't like
funny as shit. If you haven't seen Bubba Hotep, it's fucking hilarious.
What's the worst movie that they can make about like a celebrity?
The R. Kelly story.
A Bohemian
I was
Rapsody.
gonna say an Ozzy Osbourne.
Dude, the Ozzy Osbourne movie would be so inaccurate, or even
Giggling with Gilbert Gottfried. Just 2 hours of him.
Fucking awful.
the Weird Al Yankovic
He laughs
biopic.
like a door. A Weird Al. That'd be
Who would play Weird Al in the Weird Al movie?
Weird Al.
Nighttime.
Weird Al still looks young.
Nighttime with Kevin Spacey?
Oh man.
Oh.
That,
No.
Who played Elvis in Forrest Gump? Someone famous.
It was Dustin Hoffman
No.
that did the voice.
Was it?
It was a body double for like it was an Elvis impersonator, but it was Dustin Hoffman doing the voice.
No, it's someone famous.
Tom Hanks.
No, it's
Tom Hanks
I'm
wasn't
telling
Forrest
you,
Gump.
it's.
I think Jordan's right.
Tom Hanks.
I will kill Tom Hanks.
I think it's like I feel like
And
it's like,
people by
I think
man
it's
Tom
like
Hanks.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell as Elvis would be awesome.
It was not.
Quentin Tarantino is Elvis.
It was not.
Are they gonna like include scenes of Elvis taking massive shits in the Elvis movie?
Please.
That was such a big part of his life.
Only the last one.
I want like if they ever make a biopic out of him, you got to include like me taking a shit, like
Why?
at Disney when I had to grip the wall, because I. No, I'm kidding.
In Point Pleasant Beach, when we were there was.
Jordan's gonna tell a diarrhea story now.
And me and Adam walked in the bathroom, and there was a point where the urinals met in a corner, but there was no divider in between. So you were back to back, really.
Oh, it's a
like,
beach
Kurt
bathroom.
Kurt Russell does the voice of Elvis.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Fuck, I said it wasn't Kurt Russell.
anyway
Do you guys like Toy Story?
What, Fred Savage?
good.
I love
We
Toy
already
Story.
did a
man.
video
I
on
really
that, though.
did like Toy Story.
You liked it?
Do you
That's
think
what I.
Do you think they're gonna take it on from here?
No,
They can't.
no.
I hope not.
They can't.
They can't.
They can.
I hope Woody
They
takes it
can't.
off from here.
There's no way that
There's a hole.
I
in
can't
the
really
wall
talk much. You guys,
where the
when,
boys can
when
see
you guys
it all.
released,
Turn
I was
me
was
on,
thinking about my
take it off.
opinions when you guys like when I was watching the video and you guys pretty much said everything I could have said about the movie. I couldn't have said anything.
Except the part where I said I don't know what Jordan thinks of this movie.
I was.
Well, now we do.
if you had to give it a number, what would you give it?
Toy Story. Solid 6.5
4.
out of 10.
Yo,
That's what I gave
really?
it.
It was we gave it way higher.
I loved it, but
Yeah, I
I
give it a
can't put
7.
it. I can't keep putting everything up where it was.
Yeah,
Honestly.
that's true. I keep giving movies
the
really
movies
good
where
Give it a
scores.
better scale. I
I
have
have-
nowhere to go.
Yeah, no,
anymore.
I'm. It wasn't as great as the movies I've seen so far.
I
But
gotta
I loved
change.
it. Nostalgic for me. I just can't.
I
put
gotta
it up.
change my
Judging it as a
scale.
movie, I can't put it up on that tier.
Yeah,
I like that's the thing. Like I either give movies really high scores or really low scores. So there's gonna be things like you guys, if you guys have been watching the channel like pretty regularly, you saw my Holmes and Watson review.
What channel?
DeLarge Films on YouTube. Hit this
HGTV.
motherfucking subscribe button right down there.
Wait, no, guys, just stop. We're not gonna keep going until you guys like this. Just stop.
Like that, smash that
no,
up.
Hey, we don't
Fucking-
have to give them anything. Just, have you liked it yet? Did you like it yet?
Come back when you liked it, dude.
Hold on, just. All right, we can keep going. I think that.
All right, yeah. I would say that they liked it by now. Like to get
Cause
Mike
I
back.
figured-
Mike leaves.
I figured they're probably like they'll keep this going forever if you don't like this.
I'll wait.
Mike and I watched a video called "The Rock Leaves" today, and it was just a video of The Rock walking out of frame from an interview.
It's Call Me Carson's vlog show. Oh, I love Call Me Carson.
It was the entire
what?
I love
channel.
Call Me Carson.
The entire channel was just the same video of The Rock edited in different ways, and the one was called The Rock.
I have to say who made it because now we can put Call Me Carson in the tags.
I'm gonna forget
That
tomorrow
was
when
like
I
the
edit
most
this.
wet wink Mike has ever done before.
That was like you delivered that like the one puppet in a
Beat
happy
up by Jeff Dunham. Yeah.
Happy Time Murders.
No, wait. This is very important. You know what movie I'm not fucking excited for?
What?
What's that new one with Melissa McCarthy?
Oh, that actually looks good.
Oh, The
Fuck
Kitchen?
you.
The
I
Kitchen?
hate Melissa McCarthy.
I actually like Melissa McCarthy.
I-
don't like the movie she's in.
No, I hate.
Jovon,
Melissa
you
McCarthy.
dated Melissa McCarthy at one point, right? Yes, I did.
Javon dated Lil
I'm
Nas
so
X.
sorry.
Jovon got laryngitis from
I just
sucking
found
Lil
out- I
Nas
just
X's
found out that it
dick.
came out.
He came out.
Yeah,
too.
Uptown Road.
I'm not
Uptown
kidding.
Road.
I told. Ask anybody. I'm
No,
putting it on
like
public
seriously,
record.
in our group chat 3 weeks ago, Jovon just said Lil Nas X is gay, and I said, "Can you elaborate on that?" And he said, "You'll see."
Jovon knows everything.
Yeah, it's because Javon sucked his dick.
Got laryngitis.
But anyway, yeah, no, I fucking hate Melissa McCarthy. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna
Jesus.
take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna sing like Adam Sandler. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna
really good.
ride till I can't
You
no
gotta
more.
do
I got the horses in the back.
That was actually no cap. That was actually
That was
really good.
fantastic.
My Adam Sandler impression is on point.
That's
God,
like
I hate
Christopher
that song.
Walken. I just wanted to see you try.
Christopher
It
Walken.
Chapter 2.
It Chapter 2?
I'm very excited for It Chapter 2.
I'm very excited. I love.
Jovan's got to go for his
Chapter-
HIV test Chapter 2 tomorrow because I got to do a follow-up because he didn't put enough pee in the cup.
Oh, come on, man. No, I'm positive. But I just loved It Chapter 1. It was probably the best horror movie I've seen in a very long time.
Wait. Go back. You said what?
It Chapter
Poop
1
say what?
is one of the best horror movies I've
Asshole
seen in
says
a long
what?
time.
It was good.
Shut up.
Whatever.
Like horror movies.
Mike, wipe your
I'm
beard.
not often impressed by horror movies because they're usually
You're out of
like,
frame
very,
anyway. It's okay.
very like cliche and underwritten, but it was like messed me up.
Really?
Yeah.
It scared the hell out of me.
Ron read the
They left out. They left the part.
It scared the
Yeah,
shit out of someone
yeah.
so bad
I
that
don't
they
wanna
read
see
it.
Yeah. We almost added a fifth member to our group, but they got too scared for it and couldn't do a review of it and ran out of the
said,
theater.
"Up. You're
Out of here!
Of course, we're talking about
Colin.
can't name drop.
Yeah.
No, Colin's in prison. He can't do one anymore.
You name dropped someone on the last live podcast, and I tried so hard to edit it, and it caught like the tail end of it.
It did. The name is still there.
I don't know. Who
I just hope-
Let's drop that right now. I'm so sorry. I'm drop that right now.
Drop what?
I
Drop
don't know.
what?
I'm just saying let's not talk about that because I don't remember what it
That's
was.
funny.
Oh, I'll tell you who it was after. It was funny as hell.
I was
Because
really
it's
hoping you'd say
someone
it
weird
again.
who we don't know that well that would like definitely be weirded out if they saw the video. It's
Yeah. No, be careful.
Everybody,
with
make
mics.
some noise. Make it always go. Whoo!
It seems today that all you see
Got it.
is violence in movies and sex on TV. Right? Yeah, why did you say that name?
I don't know what.
Why'd you say that name? Martha.
Anyway, is there anything else we got to talk about?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood looks pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
good.
sure we'll do another video on that once it comes out.
Yeah, Jovon. When we go to see it,
From now
No,
on.
no.
I was
Whatever
gonna ask
the
you
next-
for a ride home.
Oh, I was gonna say whatever the suggestion.
Why would I
was,
ask you for a ride home on the podcast?
I don't know.
To put you on the spot so everyone's
Yeah.
gonna know that you're a dick if you say no.
That's the bean. Who's texting me?
The bean.
I heard you. Okay, either tell me
Somebody
who that,
ju-
either
somebody-
tell me who that was,
Jovon
I'm
just
reading
got a
the
text
number
from
on
a
the
num-
podcast.
Do not. Do not.
Is that you?
No. I'll tell you after.
What did it say?
I'll tell you who it is after.
So-
I know who it is already.
Yeah, I know. We all know who it is.
Jesus
What did
Christ.
it
So,
say?
Jovon got a text
Wait,
from an
wait,
uncontacted
wait.
number said that I heard that you fucked Lil Nas X, huh?
That's funny.
Oh,
You did.
man. No, I didn't.
I got the horses in the back.
Stop it.
Jovon's
Anyway.
nickname from now on is the horses.
If you ever call me that,
The horses? We got Randy Doodle Butt Budagag. The horses.
don't. Call me. Give me a
Carson.
nickname right now, Jordan. First, what was that word?
Damp
Call
meat.
me it. All right.
Damp meat?
Damp meat. That's his name.
Story time. I asked Jordan to put a nickname in my phone for him. He put in warm roast beef. Wouldn't tell me why at the time. Proceeded to forget.
Got the horses in the
See
back.
that?
Horse
No,
stock
let me
is
see it.
attached.
No, let me see it. No, come on, give me. No, let me
Go
look.
ahead, grab it.
Where is it?
I'm not gonna lie. I know
Oh.
every word.
What part of Old Town Road did Lil Nas X climax towards? Like when you
What?
you were sucking his dick
Give me
while
the
the song was
Shaded
on.
my baby.
Hey,
Please
bro.
give me my phone.
You get even Wrangler on my booty.
Yeah,
Wrangler on my booty.
Lean all in my bladder.
Did he?
He really said cheated on my baby. You can go and ask her.
You can go and ask her.
Bro,
Fucking
my
cheated
favorite part
on
is,
me.
did you, Jax Films did a video on the Kids Bop version of it. It was like in a different part. They changed lean all in my bladder to something else.
Soda in my
It's
bladder.
something stupid, but then they're like,
Pepsi in my
then
bladder.
Jack was like, all right, well, what are they going to change cheating on my baby? You can go and ask her to, because like, you know, that's also bad. They just fucking keep it. It's like a little 8-year-old band saying like,
Cheated on my baby. Cheated
could
on
go
my
and ask her.
cheated on my math test. You could go and ask her.
Thanks, man.
I'm just picturing like, have you ever heard the Kids Bop version of what is that? The Juice World. I still see your shadows.
Lucid Dreams.
Lucid Dreams. The Kids Bop version goes, it's to the point where I love you and miss you.
Why can't they love you and hate you?
Kids Bop, man.
You're not allowed to
There,
hate
there.
someone?
It said the meme that
I'd
I
be
saw
happy to
that was
see
playing that song. It was the class of 2023 at the 8th grade graduation, and it was all the kids doing the Fortnite dances, and that song was playing.
It's not that funny, but I consistently laugh at the Kids Bop version of "I'm the One" by DJ Khaled because I forget whose verse. I think it might have been Quavo's verse. They just cut it. They did not include it.
They just didn't try.
They didn't even try to censor
I
it.
kind of want to go to the Kids Bop concert in 2 days.
In 2 days?
Yeah,
I'll go.
I kind of want to go just to hear them do Sicko Mode.
I want to see how many people are going to go to that concert. Like how packed that arena is.
I am employed by that venue, and I will say that I did just like email them and straight up say I'm not coming.
Can we please go see JoJo Siwa?
When is she coming?
Like August.
I
She's
might-
going to the Mohegan Sun Arena.
Oh, okay. So I'm not employed there, so I could go there.
Please.
JoJo Siwa is gonna sell out the Mohegan Sun.
If she does,
Probably, bro.
I
She's
will-
got a fan base.
Bro, I wouldn't understand a single word she said.
Dude, I saw Death Grips when I was 14. I saw Death.
Bobcat Goldthwait?
Yeah,
What the fuck was that noise?
I saw Death Grips when I was 14, so I'm prepared for JoJo Siwa. I'll wear my Death Grip shirt to JoJo
I once
Siwa.
sat. No, I'm not gonna say it.
What? You once sat on what?
Huh?
Jovon once sat
I
on my
knew-
face.
You're fucking lucky.
Jordan, put your hand on Jovon's knee.
On 3, go Tigers!
1, 2, 3, go Tigers!
All right.
That's a great Pretty Much It reference that we all.
I love pretty much it.
Yeah, you didn't get the reference until after I mentioned that it was a Pretty
No, I
Much
know
It.
what Pretty Much It is.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
I don't fucking believe you.
Jordan shut down.
I got him.
Wouldn't it be nice if we were older?
Anyway,
So, are you guys excited for Bill and Ted 3 with Kid Cudi?
Why do you always?
What? Kid
You
Cudi?
advertise with.
Are you excited
I
for
do.
Space Jam 2
no.
with Klay Thompson
No.
and LeBron James?
Dude, why is Charles Barkley not in Space Jam 2? I'm so upset.
What did he do?
He dated Madonna.
Oh. Anyway, what else we got?
Jose Canseco in Space Jam 2. And he's like,
I don't want to ramble for too long because then people will.
What's the-
people will think we're like people or something
What
just
is our
having a
best
conversation.
movie of the year thus far?
John Wick 3.
John Wick 3 by far.
Avengers Endgame.
Mike's
see,
going to say John
no,
Wick 3.
I want to say Endgame.
I haven't seen John
but
Wick
like,
yet. It's not the best movie. It was
I
a good
wanna say-
experience, but it's not the best movie.
no, I want to say it was the best Marvel movie. But honestly, I don't want to put Marvel movies into it because
That's what I.
that-
That's
I
yeah.
want to
It's
judge
hard
Marvel
to
movies
separate the
differently.
film itself from the
Yes,
social.
I want to do a film. I want to do Marvel movies.
'Cause
Endgame is my
I-
favorite Marvel movie so far.
'cause I
John
could-
Wick 3 was the best movie. So
Because I could tell you like a lot of concerts I've gone to that have been awesome experiences because of something that happened there, but the musicians weren't the best. Like I saw Death Grips when I was 14, like I just said. So like I watched people like beat the shit out of each other, and MC Ride was like jerking a bottle of champagne like it was his dick and like blew it all over the crowd and shit. It was a wild time, and it was out in the open. It smelled like garbage there, and it was a horrible experience. But I love Death Grips' music. But then I went and saw Ringo Starr. That dude's like 70 years old, jamming out with Toto as his backup band.
Paul's gone.
What? Paul's dead by 2021. Paul is dead, man. Miss him.
November.
You think November of this year?
December.
You heard it here for
All right, wait.
December 12th. By
Let's
December
all-
12th of
let's
this
all
year,
give the next celebrity death right
Mel
now.
Brooks.
What do they think?
Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks.
George
It's-
Lopez.
I told Mike every time somebody plays Lowrider, that's 24 hours on George Lopez.
I'm gonna say, I've stuck with this one in my gut. I'm gonna say it again.
It's not Jesse
Jesse
McCartney. It's not.
Hear me out. Hear me out. All right.
Jovon knew what he was gonna say.
Jesse McCartney will die within now and September.
What if we get a libel lawsuit?
Jesse McCartney will be diagnosed with AIDS by the end of this year.
Nah, man. You can't
I
write
will-
Beautiful Soul and then get that.
Yes, you can actually. Didn't
Did
that
you
guy
write
from
Beautiful
Glee
Soul?
die like that?
No, he.
No, he was a child molester.
Yeah, he was a child molester and then he
not
killed
that one.
himself.
That was-
Oh no, you mean the one who died of cocaine?
Yeah.
That's not.
He was doing
Yeah.
good things, and he just went out.
Out like a light, like a light, like a light.
It's pretty.
I just flipped the switch.
What?
Prediction: I will kill Drake. That's my prediction.
Yeah.
Jovon will help me.
Who's the next one to get? No.
Prediction: I'm gonna fuck Queen Elizabeth II.
Isn't she dead?
Yeah, this is not the current Queen Elizabeth. Prediction: Jovon will like get very close to becoming famous, but then Kelsey Grammer will like touch his penis or something. And
Why Kelsey Grammer of all people?
It just feels right.
That's a
look
very.
at that man's face and look like he's not like a demanding sexual predator.
I've never. I
will
cannot
drown your
pick-
whole career,
in all
Jovon.
seriousness- In all seriousness, like full serious prediction. Betty White's dying next
Don't
year.
say that. Incorrect.
Prediction. Every single thing that the Fallout 3 number station said is true. If you got that joke, it's funny. But if you don't,
What's funny about it?
it's just true.
There's nothing funny about you.
Ooh.
Prediction.
Grrrr-dee-dee-dee.
Prediction. One of us will die an incredibly graphic death that it will be so embarrassing for us that it won't be stated how we die at our funeral. It'll be like some like disgusting sex thing. Jovon gets fucked by a horse.
Jovon does have the horses in the back.
Yeah, Jovon do got the horses in the back though. In the back.
Horse stock is attack. I know every word of that.
You would.
What you guys think is the worst movie of the year so far?
Let me look at my list. I'm gonna count.
I don't want to reveal mine, but
I'm not-
Holmes and you can't get much lower than a 0.5 out of 10.
Holmes and Watson
So-
does not count.
I have to see what came
How
out.
does Holmes and Watson not count?
It came out last year.
Bro, I'm just gonna include it on my list.
Does
as I
it?
saw it.
That is bye.
Honestly,
I'm looking at Jovon's list right now. The lowest. What did you?
The lowest is Haunting of Sharon Tate, but since nobody's seen that, I'd probably say Ma's the lowest.
Do you think Haunting
I
of
would
Sharon
say-
Tate?
Oh, Ma was fucking awesome.
Ma was bad, dude.
Was it
my
funny?
least favorite movie that came out
No.
is Jason Bourne, and I know Jason Bourne came out last year.
Jason Bourne did not come out last year.
You know what?
I'm so disappointed with that movie.
I'm switching these scores. Detective Pikachu was the worst.
I'm totally gonna forget to watch this
Dude,
video.
Came out.
And
Sarah Paulson, the actress?
Yeah.
That's fine.
The actress, yeah.
Yeah, the one in
Do you know who her wife is?
Who?
Google Sarah Paulson wife. You'll
She's
be
not.
surprised.
Sarah Paulson is not a
Wait,
lesbian.
Yeah,
no,
she is.
She's like 85.
Yeah, her mom is.
old as
shit.
Her mom is the mom from her wife is the mom from Two and a Half
Yeah.
Men.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
serious?
Yeah,
Yes.
Bro, the fuck?
dude, Sarah Paulson could do way better than that.
That's a fact. Sarah Paulson can be
Look,
porn
look,
bitches.
look.
But Sarah Paulson is
You know
also
what the
like
fuck?
60, isn't she?
Right.
Ew,
What
fuck?
in the world?
Sarah
I thought
Paulson
you
is
were
60.
yanking
What
me.
the fuck?
How old is she?
She is 76.
Ew,
No,
what
how
the
old is Sarah
fuck?
Paulson?
Sarah Paulson is 44.
Gross.
33 years.
Sarah
Ew, the
Sarah
fuck?
Paulson, the actress. If
I
you're
don't
watching
mind that.
this,
I'm
like-
just surprised that. No, I don't mind the age.
You know
I'm
who
just
I could see
surprised
her
that.
with?
I didn't know she was lesbian.
You know who I could see her with? Marissa Tomei.
Yeah, I can see that.
Marissa Tomei is
No
beautiful.
bones about it. I am so happy they added 6 Aunt May ass shots into Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Yeah, that wasn't a little bit over the top at all.
Yeah, it was in one scene. She just kept walking back and forth, and it was just focused in on her ass. Like
Ass.
Yo,
Marissa Tomei ass.
Happy's clapping that shit.
No, he's not. She said it was a summer fling.
That's what they all say.
You know,
That's what.
That's what the kids call it these days.
That's what my ex-wife said, and then we got married for 12 years.
And she faked dying.
She faked her
No,
own
boy.
death. What if somebody faked dying in the snap in real life? What if you woke up tomorrow and I deleted myself off of everything and I just pretended I didn't exist? Yeah.
Isn't that
It's
the-
like yesterday,
isn't that-
but with
isn't that-
McHale.
Isn't that a movie about the Beatles?
Yeah. I had an idea for a movie that was about, like yesterday, but it was about rotisserie chicken. But the guy doesn't know what rotisserie chicken is called, so he's not sure if he's the only one who remembers it.
Do you guys know that Gwyneth Paltrow did not know she was in Spider-Man: Homecoming? Like 2 months, Gwyneth Paltrow. She was in an interview last month with Jon Favreau, and he talked about it.
I
and he
didn't know
talked
she was
about
in it either.
Homecoming at the very end with Tony Stark.
Oh, and Homecoming. I thought you meant Far From Home. I was like, she was.
No,
Jovon,
yeah.
I saw it yesterday. She was not. In
No,
the movie.
yeah, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we did Homecoming." She goes, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, when you did the scene for Homecoming." She's like, "I wasn't in
I feel
Homecoming,"
like-
and I was like,
I feel like all of those movies become a blur after a while.
I agree.
"But I
Especially when you're probably filming like 4 months.
Dude,
but
I don't
Gwyneth
remember which movies
Gwyneth
which.
Paltrow is not in that many. So when you're in
How
it,
much
I
time do
feel
we
like
have
you should
left?
know.
On the, did you see the green thing?
16 minutes. We should wrap it up.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up here, guys. If you've stuck around this far of just us shooting the shit, thank you so much for watching. More updates on our short films, videos coming soon, all kinds of things. Anybody got closing comments?
Yeah. Wait, you want to? I like doing this. Want to give a movie?
Oh yeah, movie rec.
I am really looking forward to
Ooh.
that Will Smith movie coming out with where like.
It looks cute. Oh, with Tom Holland?
No.
Spies in Disguise?
Spies in Disguise.
I know it's pretty good. I wanna see it.
Animation looks fucking fantastic for it.
All right.
I'm gonna pull out one from left field. What?
What?
Oh, I wish I pulled out. But I'm gonna recommend. This one's from the '50s. I've been on a big detective movie kick while I've been writing my movie. So this one's called Kiss Me Deadly. It's one of my favorite pulp detectives, Mike Hammer. In this one, it's a very great movie. It's got everything that you want in all these kinds of movies, like classic old Hollywood women killing it and not getting the credit they deserve. You got weird, like, supernatural shit going on that they don't really touch on. Super racist side characters. It's like, I'm saying it like it has all these negative it's really great. The dialogue in it is absolutely incredible. But yeah, so that's my movie, Kiss Me Deadly.
Nice.
Check it out if you're into older movies like I am. Let's pass it over to Jovon. Recommend a movie.
I would say the movie that's currently dominating the box office as far in terms of like legs and runs. I would highly recommend Aladdin. I saw it twice.
I thought you were going to recommend Avengers Endgame, and I was like, no.
Oh no, Endgame. You've seen Endgame, Aladdin. Aladdin, I will say, is absolutely fantastic. It's like.
Move the
so
microphone away from your mouth.
Nah, man.
Bro.
I want them to hear every syllable. No, I don't care about the remakes that Disney's doing. Like, I have no interest in The Lion King.
It sucked.
I didn't care about
this movie. Fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Go see the original classic in theaters now. It's Doug Walker.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Did you ever watch the Doug
Is it-
Walker cringe compilation?
No.
It's hysterical. Yeah.
Oh,
The
man.
Doug. It's an hour long.
But no, go see Aladdin. It was very. What I give Aladdin? I give it like an 8 out of 10.
Brother of the Joker.
Yes.
Melvin, brother of the Joker.
Aladdin.
Bro, you can't recommend porn on my podcast.
I only guessed one of them was an anime.
So the first thing is that Attack on Titan.
Knew it!
You said it into the microphone too, so they heard you.
Here.
What'd you say?
He said
I was like,
$20 is
anime is gonna be one.
I
Yeah,
was
no,
saying
I
that
said it
before.
was gonna be an
Yeah.
anime.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear it.
I said, how many of them are
Attack on Titan
anime?
Season 3 just wrapped up. It's really good. Second thing is that this is a video game recommendation. I just picked up a game that I didn't hear anything about when it came out. It apparently came out a little while ago. Called Vampire. VAMPYR. It's this really cool RPG that like has like, social repercussions if you eat
Social repercussions.
You get like
If you what?
the world you're in and shit.
Red Dead Redemption-esque.
Okay.
But like if you eat an NPC, like their family finds out and will like change the way the world works.
Okay.
And there's consequences and you lose out on opportunities. It's really cool.
Okay.
If you kill a family.
I'll kill Mike's family.
But it's pretty cool. It's on sale in the PlayStation Store for like $17.
Rocco, if you've made it this far into the video, please comment something about Mike's name being Doodoo Butt.
Please stop that.
Rocco.
Mr. Butt.
Briese,
Anyway, but
Randy
yeah.
Doodoo Butt.
We
Buddha
wrapped it up,
Gag.
boys?
Booty.
Yeah, I hope you wrap it
As
up.
for- I just want to say it one last time. As for me, McHale, Jovon, and
Uh-huh.
Butt, we all want to thank you very much for everything you guys have given us so far.
We love you guys. It's amazing. We really
man.
like. I know it's cliche.
What I want to do with my friends. And it's-
Yeah, like we could just be doing this like by ourselves and just driving ourselves insane, arguing about Spider-Man constantly, day and night. What? The lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night.
Is that the lyric?
Yeah. Slips into his white Nikes.
Wait,
But
what's the Weird Al one?
wait, Weird Al has a spoof of Day and Night.
Yeah.
All right,
Weird Al's on top of it.
ham and cheese. What? But jeez. Yeah, we could just be doing this with each other. We talk about movies anyway. I think it's fucking crazy that people want to listen to us talk about movies and want to
Yeah.
just listen to us talk. And I get messages from people all the time, and they're like, "The videos are funny," and I'm like, "Thank you." Like, I know, like, all of us are like so worried that we're not funny and we're not like, we're just annoying and shit. But it really means a lot to us how much you guys respond to the videos.
No, yeah.
How much you care about what we have to say
Yeah.
about movies.
It's very cool that something that we just do for fun can give people like even just like a couple minutes of just joy. And
Never in a million years would I have thought that I could have asked for money to continue doing this and people would have given it to me.
Yeah.
That's true.
No matter like the goal was nothing. The goal was a cushion for the amount that we needed to make. That was okay, cool. We could splurge and get all this real cool stuff.
And we have stuff on the side.
Yeah, like the costumings and things that I could cover. But I was like, this would be really cool to see, and we got the money we needed.
How did we get candy corn? Because I just want candy right now. I just thought about that.
We just gotta ask them.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to do like a sponsor like that.
Yeah, if you're looking for us to sponsor you, if you're like an artist or something, if you want to draw pictures of us,
Listen, I don't care if it's
Gus?
good or not. I will make it look good. I just want to sit down and fucking eat it. I
He's
just wanna
been
fucking eat
on the podcast.
Gus Johnson has never been on our podcast.
Fair.
it. Just fucking let me eat your food. I'll
Yeah.
say it's so good.
Draw pictures of us, send us food.
Tostitos sponsor us. Let's fucking do it.
Send us baked goods.
I need shoes.
I'd love for Fritos to sponsor.
Yeah, Jovon needs shoes.
I haven't eaten in like 3 weeks. So if you guys can just send some.
Jovon has been wearing the
If
same.
you could sponsor us, Jovan's been pretty fucking hungry.
Jovon has been wearing the same pair of champion shoes since I've met him.
That's just not true.
Yeah, he had Ruse. He had Ruse. Oh, he did have J's.
I had J's, bro. I do have J's.
Oh, we're rambling, guys.
Anyway.
Anyway, so thank you guys. This is
Peace.
so amazing. We're gonna keep doing these. Hopefully, we get another live podcast, and I really think we're going
I
to.
think we will.
Yeah, we'll get another one in. We have some more videos on the way with all of us in them. The short films are coming. Riffs are coming back, guys.
Dude, the large watches is coming back.
DeLarge Watches is coming back, and guys, I didn't talk to you guys about it yet, but we're gonna have time.
Oh, no.
Let's not. You know what? Let's keep him waiting. Let's not say what it is, but let's just give a
What
hint
is
about it.
Yeah. What,
I will say one thing. Zoom gas. Just one squirt in your face. All right. Until next time, guys. Keep it tight. 3, 2, 1. Gucci.
fuck you. I'm so sorry.